everyone, my name is Nicole, and welcome to the demo of Escape Site-13, an indie horror game that I found on Steam. As always, when I'm hunting for indie horror games, I either check Steam or Itch.io, and sometimes GameTroll. But this is a indie horror game set in the SCP universe. It is apparently continuing the narrative of SCP-1730, which I, at this time, do not remember what 1730 was. I've read a lot of SCP articles. I don't think I've read that one. But the full game for this is out. I just felt like I wanted to play the demo first to see what the game is about, specifically. I know it's a side-scroller game, so I'm interested in checking that out. Oh, basic controls, cool. Tab to check your tablet, space to jump, WASD to move, E to interact. About monologues. Your character sometimes talks to himself, trying to make sense of the situation or take in his surroundings. You can turn monologues on or off in the settings. I'll leave that on. Adds to the universe. Reason is the original sin, and he the correction, that we might return unto the life rightly and inevitably deserved. Cold and longing and hunger and fear without end. I was trying to dramatically read! The Collection, Intelligence Office. Class A emergency. We are currently experiencing a localized breach in space-time integrity. A massive unidentified string. I can't read that fast! November 5, update all members of dispatch. Now you give me the... now you give me a chance to read. Must pass grade S cognitive resistance test. Deployment status, quick response team, lost, missing. Oh, lost, missing. Ridge is active. Special Ops Ridge. Incident. Codename Mausoleum. Okay. I was trying to read the story. Ooh, I like. He instantly liked this aesthetic. Am I? Oh, my eyes were closed. I was about to say, am I wearing like an eye patch? Sending us to the mausoleum, huh? Really good for the team morale. A name like that. Is that Chinese? Chillax, so it will be a walk in the park. We have the boss man with us. We were selected exactly because of the boss man. He's made a name for handling these things. To be fair, we're the only squad that passed the cognitive resistance assessment. I'm sure they'd consider other teams if they had options. Inside the mausoleum, there could be anything. Most certainly mimetic threats. I'd choose us too if I were them. Better safe than sorry. Squad camper is now completely off the radar. I hope they're doing okay. There's a weird flash that's happening every so often. So I think this is our character. And I guess we go by Apex. I have faith in them. Those veterans know how to handle themselves. Craig? Yeah, maybe they're just cut off by radio interference or something. I hope. Boulder, pass me the mission briefing. Better check out everything again before we go in. Yes, sir. I like the animations. It's cute. E to continue. New document, squad ID. Oh, so she was just passing us the tablet. Uh-oh. The fact that it's okay. I was like, the fact that it's a long hallway is never a good sign. Yo! That's pretty! SCP. Escape. Escape SCP 13, etc. Site-13. Wait, no, that said SCP-13. What? Hold on. I'm confused. Yo, am I human? Or do I have... That was one heck of a bumpy ride. Now I know how a corn kernel and a popcorn machine must feel. Squad Ridge. Group and report status. We didn't have time to bring all the bells and whistles. Still, check your gear. All gear in position. Boulder ready for action. All gear in position. Craig, ready for action. Listen, we don't really know what's inside and what to prepare for. Stay alert. If you're having second thoughts, now is the time to say it, and I'll tell you to forget about it. If I ever had a second thoughts, I'd have stayed in school. There is no proven preparation for mimetic threats, sir. Cognitive resistance is our only defense, but given everything, we don't know if it'll work. Come on, tell me something I don't know. Whatever comes this way, I'm ready for it. Cherish and triumph over peaks. I don't know what that means. I'm enjoying this so far. I know it's all just been story so far, but I'm enjoying it. The visuals are really pretty. HQ will send reinforcements once they pass the cognitive resistance assessment. We only need to hang on until then. Remember, cognitive resistance doesn't necessarily keep you alive. Stay sharp and follow orders. The last thing I need is unnecessary casualties. Necessary casualties is a whole different story, though.
明白.
Roger.
明白.
Roger that. Okay, got an... Oh, I'm playing now. Wait, hold on. Are we 3D models? I thought we were 2D this whole time. In 20 redacted, a large artificial structure called the mausoleum was discovered inside a mountain at the border of Chengdu and Shaanxi. That one I know. I'm pretty sure that's Shaanxi. I've seen that word before. What the heck happened to my stream back? China. The collection sent squad camper to investigate, but they dropped off the grid soon after arrival. My mission is to retrieve the exploration records of Squad Camper and, if possible, rescue any survivors. There's no natural explanation for this huge structure. Preliminary investigation suggests the existence of mimetic threats. I must tread very, very carefully. Okay, so it's 16 degrees Celsius right now. Spatial distortion. The recently discovered mausoleum is characterized by significant gravitational anomalies and extensive internal spatial distortions indicative of high-dimensional space misalignment. Okay. Go back. No flashbacks. We got documents. Hello. Oh, that's so much to read. Objective. Squad camper chart. The vicinity and interior of the mausoleum for potential anomalies. Update. All members of Squad Camper have been declared MIA. Squad Ridge. Retrieve field reports, recordings, and any other forms of data gathered by previous team. Rescue survivors if/when practical without sabotaging your top priorities. Okay. Yeah, look. They're actual, like, 3D models. I thought they were 2D. So, for clarification, by the way, because during that reading, I said, what happened to my stream deck? It's all glitched out. And I mean badly. E. I saw E. E. There we go. Airdrop supplies in position. Folder. Check the content. Airdrop checked. HQ has authorized the use of GJ012 utility type anomaly Giant's Heart. Send me the instruction manual. What do you need that for? We use GJ012 like plenty of times. Procedure is procedure. Can't be too careful when handling anomalies. We can't afford any oversight right now. Yes, sir. Giant's Heart. Battery fully charged. Containment system is working. Giant's Heart is activated. Giant's Heart. Top secret, clearance B, biological, non-intelligent, passive, human organ, practical. Artifact GJ012, known as the Giant's Heart, is an early low-risk anomaly acquired by the collection. This document reassesses its properties and safety classification through a series of non-invasive experiments to investigate the patterns and influence factors of its nature. Per Article 12 of the Artifact Management Regulations 2006, standard protocols for inert low-risk anomalies are in effect. Artifact 012, approved in the third review of auxiliary artifacts, must be researched and used according to the non-destructive auxiliary artifact application ordinance. Whew! Artifact O12 resembles a human heart with standard Homo sapien anatomy, but is significantly larger, measuring 35.8 centimeters in length and 30.2 centimeters in width, over 6 times the average volume of an adult male heart. It is disconnected from any blood vessels since its acquisition. O12 has exhibited continuous and spontaneous pulsations believed to be of anomalous origin, with a typical rate of 70 beats per minute. BPM. This rate appears to be influenced by nearby living organisms. See the research notes for details. Oh my god. I should have expected a lot of reading. It's SCP. Initial experiments of O12 occurred during the collection's early days, with limited understanding of anomalies. After its transfers to O2's biological sector, Dr. Han Sorry, I don't know how to read these names. Ordered a new series of experiments. Records are detailed below. Experiment O12-1. Subject O12. Procedure: test personnel introduced to O12 storage area to assess the relationship between its pulsation rate and nearby living organisms. Observation: pulsation rate increased when personnel entered within 50 meters, reaching 95 BPM at 30 meters proximity. Initial test indicates that O12's pulsation rate is affected by the proximity of living organisms, possibly in a linear manner. Further tests will collect data to establish a preliminary distance pulsation model. All the way up to experiment 4. 20 rats and 20 mice, each housed in iron cages, were introduced into O12's storage area. Pulsation rate rose to 88 beats per minute when rats entered within 1.2 meters of the artifact. When mice were placed within 0.8 meters, pulsation rate increased to 82 beats per minute. After euthanizing the mice with gas, the pulsation rate returned to baseline. O12's response varies based on the size of nearby living organism. Experiment 9. There is a lot to read here. Oh my god. Okay. The actual user's guide. Peaceful. Natural state. No organisms within 200 meters radius. Agitation. Level 1. 60 to 70 beats per minute. Organisms presence within 200 meters. 80 to 90 is within 100 meters. 100 to 110 beats per minute is 50 meters. 135 to 153 is when they're within 24 meters. Caution: recalibrate heart rate monitor and adjust suppressant levels after use. You know the process is finished when O12 stops reacting to living organisms. Okay. Oh, are we just going? Nope, we're going this way. I thought we were going in this door here, but I guess not. Two different kinds of soil meet at a clearly defined line. Something gouged a giant hole in this cliff. The inner surface is perfectly smooth, like a chunk of butter cut by a hot knife. This can't be natural. No way. Dude, it's like someone plucked this whole building somewhere and shoved it up the ass of this mountain. That is one way of putting it. The vegetation clearly doesn't belong to this climate. See that flower over there? What's wrong with that flower? This is the Alaska poppy, typically found in Alaska, St. Paul Island, and if I recall, the Pribilof Islands. Frigid zones. What is it doing here then? Good question. The subtropical monsoon climate is generally unfavorable for its growth, yet it's thriving. Oh. Ooh, interesting. Okay, I guess I needed to look at everything? Yeah, there we go. Barricades, tapes, and fragments, hanging loosely by the entrance. There's a breeze from inside the gate, as if the structure is breathing. These tapes are marked in multiple languages. Not the standard issued type from a collection for sure. Where did these tapes come from? According to our intel, they were already here when the squad camper came. Upon closer inspection, some of them are older than others. Some tried more than once to seal this place off. Oh, why did Mausoleum appear in the middle of a mountain? Did someone build it this way? Or was it moved here by some kind of anomaly? Before going in, I should find out as much about it as possible from the mission briefing and field investigations. Oh, this is cool. Okay. So these are our clues. So Tundra plants typically found in cold climates. They don't grow in subtropical monsoon regions like Chengdu. Judging by the clear-cut division of soil and marks on the cliff, the mausoleum must have been moved here. Artifact 003 detected gravity disruption at the precise time that the mausoleum appeared. That, plus the presence of spatial distortion, often occurs during teleportation experiments. Considering everything, the mausoleum must have been airdropped here by the teleportation. And the land nearby are likely sent here. Blah, blah, blah. I was reading that. Got a new clue, got a new global record. Okay. Team, divide and recon for a path forward. Secure the area, then regroup and proceed. Yes, sir.
明白。
Yes, sir. Okay, so now we're on our own. Okay, now I should do my part. Okay, I wanted to check something. I'm not gonna mute it, but I'm gonna turn it down. I wanted to, every document bears the same emblem on the cover, SCP. Transfer notice. Harley Edmund resigned from LTE 0121. Researcher to reception authorized by Dr. Emerson. I know Dr. Emerson's name. Judging by the coat of dust, this notice has been here for a long time. Dr. Emerson is a common researcher in most SCP stories. Okay. I'm not done. This place is a mess. Debris everywhere. There's this subtle sound that comes from nowhere and everywhere. Again, I have this feeling that the structure itself is breathing. Oh, that'd be interesting. Old-style CRT monitors, now busted. Outdated gadgets all over this place. This is the world's saddest museum. There's an evacuation notice plastered on the wall. The writing is still legible. I made a copy of that, sending over now. Oh, I found this recorder, too. There's a message in it, talking about some kind of blood-sucking threat, and the combination of a safe or something. Acknowledge. Stay sharp. Okay, tab to read. To successor units, there's a hidden door shaped like a safe in the office on the left side of the first floor. The code is 371215. I can probably just look this up later in my tablet. We're moving into the area behind the hidden door to wait for backup. The building's structural integrity was compromised, and those bullets and grenades we fired at those creatures could have made things worse. We need to relocate before the roof comes down on us. This mission is way beyond our scouts' capabilities. Some kind of anomaly has trapped us in here. 5 minutes ago, we got hit by a swarm of small leech-like bloodsuckers. They're hostile and aggressive like hell. Keep marking your location and watch your path at the intersections. Oh, interesting. Didn't I just read that? Oh, no, this is the evacuation notice. Emergency evacuation notice. Attention all units. The facility is in a state of emergency. This is not a drill. Alert level red. All power sources are offline and containment for at least one Keter class object has failed. Follow emergency protocol 3-MGW to your designated positions for mandatory check-in and decontamination. Elevators to B3 and below will lock down after protocol phase 4. Stairwell doors will seal 30 minutes later. The facility will then fully lock down and initiate containment procedures. All remaining personnel will be considered lost. This message will repeat until the protocol is complete. Okay. Oh, okay. A panel full of buttons and knobs, silently screaming, "Amateurs keep off." The floor is covered in scattered papers. Whoever used to run this place must have left in a hurry. That was a long time ago. I'd be surprised if any of these equipment works at all. Squad camper already figured out this puzzle? Oh, God. Okay, so 1 through 4. Okay. I don't know what you want from me on this. Because I don't think this is... Yeah, this isn't the one that we just got. I found a 6-digit combination in a recording. It has to be the code for that. The lock is on this only as though. What the hell? Come to think of it, this lock is based on Roman numerals. Maybe that's the key to the puzzle. Oh, hold on. Wait. What? Hold on. Secrets? Damaged recorder. 37, 12, 15. Uh-oh. Yeah. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So it's up to 16 on that. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's 8. And this goes up to 4. So... Okay, you don't have to say that every freaking time. Okay. I repeat, 37, 12, 15. It's a 4-digit code. I'm not gonna be able to combine the numbers because I was like, oh, maybe 7 and 3, which is 10. I know my math, so yeah, 10. And then that would be 3, and that would be 6, but that wouldn't work because that's only 3 digits. So I have a 6-digit code. I need to turn it into... Oh! Oh my god! Oh my god! I know what it is. 3, 7, 12... Aha! Damn, when they said secret door, they weren't kidding. Boss, what just happened? I found a secret door. Behind the secret door is another dark corridor. How big exactly is this place? Oh, secret door. This place smells fishy. I have trouble believing this is a non-profit organization. Clearly, it's just for cover. Report to the HQ. Mark this SCP Foundation as GOI. Secure the lobby before we go any further. Squad Ridge in position. Explore this floor. Make sure every corner is covered. Okay, well, before I do that... I had some spots over here that I didn't check yet. Oh, okay. Join us... The animals? Or is that join us save the animals? No, it says join us the animals. Debris pile up, debris pile up in dark corners. All sorts of objects broken, left behind, forgotten. The door is warped and stuck in its frame. Among the debris, there are guns and body armor. These couldn't belong to the collection. Maybe I can find some clues. There, a voice recorder. It's banged up pretty badly, but still works. There's one relatively intact entry. Date of operation muffled by noise. Record Charlie Yukon. Badge number CY-1. I'm on an exploration mission. Objective, reclaim Site-13. With our squad's current losses and situation, it's not looking good. Following emergency protocol for extreme circumstances, I'm making this audio record and leaving marks along the way for future rescue, recovery, or containment teams, if there is any. If you're a survivor trapped in the site, I hope this gives you some chance to make it through. God bless you. Long section of noise, 2 damage to recover. We found it. LTE-0121. That boy, or it found us. It was hiding in the ceiling crevices, attacked as we moved through the breach zone. Daly was the unlucky bastard, didn't see it coming. Got snatched like a fucking fly by a huge tongue. We screamed, fired like maniacs, severed appendages rained down like slugs. But it was too much, too many damn limbs. 10 destroyed, 20 more replaced them. Squeezing Daly tighter. Our firepower was a joke. It shoved its limbs into every hole in Daly's body. Mouth, eye, sockets, ears, crackled, burst them all. Blood foamed up and got sucked dry by those twitching black veins like it was breathing through his corpse. In the end, he was left a mummy. When a bullet finally punctured his stomach, only bleh spewed out. We were terrified. We ran, firing everything we had, not giving a damn about conserving ammo. Long silence against heavy breathing and nearby moaning. Okay. We're still alive for now, but the route back to the upper levels collapsed. We're trapped. We won't stay here long. We found some information down here. You know, can't disclose specifics, sorry. Jones became eerily serene, like those things. We chucked him down the elevator shaft, but never heard him hit the bottom. Maybe we've been infected too, just a matter of time. Section censored for cognitive risk. But it doesn't matter, don't worry. We blew up that wall. No one's reading a damn word of it. We're headed in deeper to see how much good we could do before we kick the bucket. We just got in touch with Agent Allen. He said Bleak followed Andrew's advice, bypassing Emerson to initiate Thresher. Our last hope. Maybe yours too. Whatever happens, we're heading to the Thresher server. Good night and good luck. Okay, so we found another clue. This is so cool. That is trippy. The sun filters down, painting the suspended whale in glorious golden hue. The whale has no eyes. On its back, there's a hexagram with a word etched in the middle. Waneros? Waneros? Got a new event. And there's a room over here, but I gotta check. Oh, SCP! The room is poorly lit. Lots of trophies and awards, covered by ages of dust. There's a metallic emblem, round, with 3 arrows pointing to the center, surrounded by what looks like a motto. Secure, contain, protect. Onboarding brochure? SCP Foundation. Is that the owner of this building? Apex to Boulder and Craig, all clear. Rally on my position. Oh, did I find everything? Oh no. Check this out. Ever heard of this SCP Foundation? Southern Carnivore Protection Foundation? No. According to this brochure, it's a non-profit organization for protection of endangered species. This building is codenamed Site-13. Their operational base is Nome, Alaska, the United States of America. Quite an organization if all their bases are of this scale. An institution of the Vale? Can you find any public record about it? I tried, and nope, nothing in the public domain. Ask our US colleagues. HQ has been making calls. Nothing helpful so far. Although, I think I've seen this abbreviation SCP somewhere. Maybe in the archive of another institution. The Global Occult Coalition? They're based in the US. Sorry, sir, I really can't say for sure. But if GOC is involved, HQ would have told us. Institutions of the Vale. Stirred. Conceal European... Oh god, no, I can't read that. That's not something I can read. The Conceal European Portal... Oh god, CERD is a transnational organization dedicated to the research and containment of anomalies. Located west of Geneva, Switzerland, near the French border, it shares close proximity with the European Organization for Nuclear Research, Conceal the CERN. This geographical and collaborative closeness highlights a deep link between the two institutions, which frequently engage in academic exchanges and personal collaborations. This is a lot of lore. Oh my god! I sadly don't have time to read all that! Holy crap! Why did you look so scared all of a sudden? Ah, sorry, sir. Shouldn't have touched that. Can't leave it on the floor, huh? Maybe you won't believe it, boss. She's got a soft spot for cats. Shut up. Enough about that. Let's proceed. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Something's happening with Boulder. Because from what I've been feeling from these folks, they normally wouldn't break procedure, and since that wasn't relevant, she probably wouldn't have done that normally. So I have a feeling she, oh, what the hell? Shattered chandelier, glass shards strewn all over the floor. There's a doorway, but blocked by rubble. The structural integrity of this part is compromised. The whole thing could cave in at any moment. Advise against clearing this doorway, sir. The rubble pile is in fact serving as a pillar. Stay clear of this part. Yes, sir. Okay, so now we go through the secret door. I have been recording for like half an hour already. Yeah, sadly, I don't have time to read all the lore stuff. I really want to. I love reading lore. Lobby secured. Time to prepare for the descent. For descent. Ah. Totally am not struggling to speak. I also don't know how long the... Oh. Uh-oh. The giant's heart. Attention all Coalition and Foundation personnel within Site-13. This is not a drill or test. Repeat, this is not a drill or test. The termination of LTE-0121 has failed, and the entity is currently in containment breach state. Multiple breaches have been reported in the Olympia containment zone, with several highly dangerous and hostile entities moving toward the upper levels. Due to the failure of the site's self-destruct system, evacuation protocol is now in effect, and the Thresher server's arc mode will commence shortly. All non-armed personnel, find your nearest evacuation route. Original plans no longer apply. All armed personnel contain any anomalies, entities, and assist non-armed personnel to the Thresher server. Damn. Got a new clue. Before diving into action, I should take a moment and think things through. What bothers me most right now is... Oh, okay. The inside of the mausoleum is a mess. Can't find one living soul that used to work here. Based on what we've seen and found, the exposed portion of the mausoleum must have been disguised as an innocuous office building. Whatever happened shattered the disguise. It's not that hard to tell what this place really is. Okay, so... Oh, hold on. Oh, too late. We've only seen a portion of the mausoleum's disguise. No, considering what happened, nobody could possibly have deployed any disguise. That means the mausoleum is being exposed for what it truly is. Principles? Brochures we found suggest the owner of this structure is called SCP Foundation, an organization for the protection of animals. Wouldn't buy it that easily, though. We saw notices mentioning containment systems, and there's that hidden door. This foundation must have something to do with the Veil. The mausoleum is an operating base of SCP Foundation, codenamed Site-13. We're looking at the aftermath of an enormous containment failure. Hey! I got it right! Yay! We don't have a scout with us, sir. Let us go down first. Squad camper blacked out right after this point. We have no idea what's down there. All the more reason to let me lead. But just leave it to the boss man. He knows what he's doing. He's got a perfect track record in case you haven't noticed. We'll let you know if it's all clear. I can't go down? Oh! That hurt my brain. I have to use S to go down. Which I guess, like, kind of makes sense, but at the same time it doesn't. So we're in BO1. Finance department. Okay, so we found the finance department. There's nothing of interest in this room except for a stack of unpaid bills. Overdue debts, withdrawn funding, rejected loans. This SAP Foundation should have declared bankruptcy if not for the timely funding from the GOC. There's no such thing as a free lunch, especially not from the GOC. Now I'm positive the SCP Foundation has to do with the Veil. HQ will want to see this. That's interesting, because... the SCP Foundation... Uh-oh. Debris everywhere. This place is poorly lit. The sound of some kind of machinery reverberates in the suffocating corridor. No visible threat, though. Giant's heart is agitated, I'll bet slightly. It should be safe enough to bring the team down. Apex and Boulder to Craig, all clear. Repeat, all clear. Apex out. It isn't, though. Wow, the radio signal's seriously acting up. Now I see why Squad Camper dropped off the grid. If we're going any further, I should go over the user manual of Giant's Heart one last time. No, it's fine. We're good. Uh-oh. Don't look at it! There's a particular symbol on the wall. It radiates a bluish glow, dimly illuminating a section of the corridor. What's up, boss? Watch out, this symbol on the wall could be something. What symbol? All I see is scribbled sentence. What happened? Oh, he spoke English. Affirmative. I'm seeing the same sentence. They can't see the symbol? In that case, it could be a mimetic threat. I should examine it further. Let me know if you see any similar writing. Don't approach, don't stare. Roger that. Is this the mimetic threat they warned us about? Could be. Oh! Oh god. Okay. Oh. Ha! I see. I see. I wasn't oh god. I wasn't expecting this. What's going on? Hold on, I thought I was doing this right. There we go. Falling, a sensation, a dream of falling, a lance by his side, down, down, down. An abrupt stop as rusty orc pierces the flesh. The lance impaling the body, impaling the silence, impaling the wail of pain that dies before it is born. Nightmare bleeding into reality, blotting out sanity, painting lies on the canvas of truth for applauding hallucinations that cheer on and on and on. I am me, severed from ego, from id, from senses, sharp cut terror, detach, lies or truth or tries or luth, one brings where the other ends, but where exactly? Yo, that's sick. My arms are glowing! Boss, are you okay? Boss! Stay back. What the hell? Did I just tap into the spirit torrent? If this is the mimetic mentioned in the briefing, I now kind of understand why we lost the squads. I was almost overtaken by existential disturbance by just looking at it, and I'm a trained professional with a heavily worded mind. What is this? Definitely not CC004. It's not half as aggressive. This must be the undocumented mimetic threat in the briefing. Keep your guard up. Roger, sir. Are you okay for real? Alive and kicking. Let's move on. Oh, okay. Sorry. She suddenly ran up. A flower pot in the wall. Reality overlapping. Space distortion is getting worse. Hello? Is this not where I was going? Hey, boss. The way we came is gone. Impossible. It was there a second ago. What do we do now? Keep calm. HQ received the SOS from Squad Camper, meaning this place isn't as completely isolated as you think. Let's keep going and look for a way out on the fly. Yes, sir. Roger. The space distortion is off the charts. Giant's heart gets increasingly agitated as it moves closer to living beings. The distortion doesn't seem to affect Giant's heart, which is good news. I can use it to determine my distance from the team. Oh! They were above me. That's why the heart was going off, probably. At least that's the logical sense for me. Experiment records of about some kind of segmented worms. This description, I guess they're talking about those things in the glass jars over there. Uh-oh. Oh. A lot to read. Ah, so much reading! I love reading! But god dang! Administrator, Skylar Davis, objective analyzed the coagulating agents secreted by LTE-0121. Preparation. Following the failure of the first experiment, the subject refused to draw blood from Class D personnel. This experiment utilized 3 standard disposable plastic blood bags filled with human blood. The subject is instructed to imbibe the blood from the bags as quickly as possible. The subject absorbed redacted millimeters of blood in redacted time. The process was halted in the middle of the 3rd bag, and the remaining blood was analyzed for coagulating agents. Okay. What are they researching? Bloodsucker. Is it the same anomaly they talked about before? That is a good question. Floating in those jars, some dark creatures? Okay. Oh, it's a dead end. I keep trying to sprint even though we're like actively sprinting. My brain. Where are we? This isn't... What? Hold on. I'm a little lost now. Uh-oh. And it's gonna change again. No? Okay. Uh-oh. This has got to be the worst restroom in the world. Black goo heaps up in the corner. The stench is so overwhelming that I feel like being slapped in the face by an invisible stinky wall. There's a public notice on the wall. Don't throw trash in the toilet. Restroom out of order. Use the one on the ground floor until further notice. Oh, space distortion is affecting bodily functions. Man, I am dizzy. Me too. Space distortion at work? Oh. 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 Okay, not that way. Definitely not that way. Biology lab. Okay. Oh. No! Giant's heart is pounding. There are living organisms nearby. Let's check it out. Follow up. You from the collection? Codename's at Apex, leader of Squad 22 Ridge. What happened, dude? You're like cut in half. Forget about me. I'm fucked. Go look for a backpack and an axe. They may still... Who? What? Did this? Black snakes, swarms of them, and one giant motherfucker full of tentacles. Got us. My radio's busted. Please, get backpack and axe before it's too late. Shh. Save your breath. Let's get you out of here first. Don't bother. Told you, I'm fucked. Apex, right? Do me a favor, brother. Give me a quick one. Okay. Last prayer? Never believed in Jesus. The Buddha? Went to a temple a couple times with my pa. Namo Amitabha? He was wearing a name tag. Campfire. Squad campfire. Surprised. Nah, sorry. I didn't mean to chuckle there. I was gonna say, I'm surprised I didn't keep the gun. Close outer shower door before opening inner shower door. Oh, we're agitated. Okay. A copy of meeting minutes about some kind of space warping program, it seems. Oh my god. Let's focus on the game for now. Got a new clue. Feel like it's this way? No, I'm good. Last time I went into a room like that, it did not end well for me. Okay. This must be their lounge. The AC is still on and running on full blast. Giant's heart is responding. There's somebody nearby. Somebody or something. Blood on metal, still dripping. The heavy security gate is locked tight. Is this a fortified unit? Affirmative. And in active lockdown. Can you find out what's inside, Craig? Let me try. I see it has a standard port. Could make use of that. And there it is. Comms established. Hello, this is Apex, leader of Squad 22 Ridge of the collection. Is there anyone inside? Do you copy? Copy. Backpack. Squad camper. What's your status, backpack? Alive. Others, not so much. We're on a rescue mission. You're one of our objectives. Rescue, huh? Rescue yourself. This whole place is fucked up. Maze of corridors with monsters everywhere. They're all dead. Dead! Dead! This is counterproductive. The gate only opens from the inside. We've got to rekindle his morale somehow. Hey, you know what? We found campfire on the way here. Dead. Those monsters got him pretty bad. Everything is gone from the waist down. Guts pouring out. He died with his eyes open. Probably searching for whatever killed him. Man, I'd hate to go like that myself. Terrible. Just terrible. Fuck. Sir, is that really necessary? But you know what he said in his last moment? Find backpack and axe before it's too late. He wanted you to live. If given the chance, I'm sure he'd choose death all over again to have you out of here alive. I have O12 with me. It shows there are more survivors down below, waiting for our help. Giant's heart does indicate there are living organisms nearby, alright. But honestly, I have no idea whether they're survivors or predators. Anyway, if a lie could calm him down, I'd be happy enough. God, this is such a cool game. Let's get going. Can you walk? Minor injury. I can still carry my own weight. Watch out, those black snakes and that big motherfucker could be just around the corner. Campfire mentioned something about this. Is there anything else? Is there anything we need to know? I can't do the fancy scientist talk. Let's just say those black snakes are the least of your problems. There are many of them, but you shoot them, they die, and stay dead. The big motherfucker, though, you pump it full of lead and it doesn't even flinch. It runs through walls like they're made of cardboard. It's the mother of those snakes. They keep pouring out of it. That sounds like some... Oh god, I'm dying. That sounds like some excessively dangerous threat. I might be able to learn more from his event log. Acknowledge. Send me a copy of your event log and follow my orders. The recorder's busted. Not sure if I can get a full log out. Recorders tend to malfunction in warp space, sir. I see. Now you're an ad hoc member of Squad Ridge. Let's see if there's anyone downstairs. Yes, sir. Can I see Campfire for one last time, sir? We're out of time. Let's get moving before the space warps again. Axe is waiting for us. Let's hurry. Roger. Recalibrate Giant's heart with his biometric signature. Affirmative. Giant's heart recalibrated. Okay. Holy crap, there's so much to read. Oh my god. We got the collections, abstract, description, research, user manual, notes, squad ID. Oh, we're 24 years old. Okay. There's so much. God, I did not expect there to be so much. Wait, what is this one? Thresher Server is a security device with cross-dimensional capabilities. It can determine the precise spatial dimension of its current reality and locate a safe, corresponding space in a different dimension. This allows it to swap segments of space within the range of its blah, effectively concealing a whole site in an alternate reality. Oh my god! The mausoleum is from a different reality. Holy shit, that is amazing. This effect can be targeted at specific areas, making it ideal for containing and neutralizing anomalies. Yo, that's so cool. That is actually sick. I love that. Squad, event log. Oh! It didn't say I got this. That's weird. Mission, explore the mausoleum and vicinity, partial... Okay. Over here, the elevator still works. Should we go down, X? There's no other way. If that thing could come up, the elevator shafts shouldn't be too damaged. Let's go. Sound of elevator doors opening. Damn, the stench. Something died down there? I'm gonna puke. Stay alert. There must be dead bodies. Recording corrupted. What happened at Site-13? Seriously, this place looks like shit. No, it's like shit being swallowed, then shot out again. Watch out for cognitive threats. The entrance had "Don't look at the walls" written on it. They've seen that line at least 3 times now, and there's nothing on the wall. Oh, except for this. Fuck SCP. This SCP seems to refer both to the organization and the anomalies they collect. It's SCP, boss. SPC. Oh, he said SPC. SCP, but not... No real difference. Hold on. There's something something over here. Don't even need to look. The stench comes from there. Being this close, I'd say that's a metallic ting mixed with it. What the hell is this? Sludge? Path's gone. Damn, now we're in deep shit. Spatial anomaly in effect. No wonder we can't contact HQ. Don't panic. The comms are down, but we can still send SOS out. Looks like we didn't go very far. At least we know there should be a way out. It's just skin and bones. What the hell could suck a person dry like that? Gah! Disgusting. The body's covered in sludge. Nothing to salvage. Maybe the sludge is live. Check your gloves. Wait, did he just move? What the fuck? Leeches. Hundreds of leeches crawling, breaking out from his skin. I'll be fucked if I ever eat herbal jelly again. Check yourself and report casualty. I'm fine. Good here. Is that what's wrecking the building? Recorded a high-threat entity. Leech-like organisms. We'll call them black snakes for now. It's painting again. This plant, too. We're going in circles, damn it. Where's the carto clam? We need to find a place to power it. Since the lighting works, there should be a stable power source nearby. Let's split up to find it. Splitting up? Sure, it's a good idea, sir. Better than getting lost. We need the carto clam to map this place out. Keep track of where you've been to. Stay away from significant spatial distortions. Sounds like a plan. Give me a clam. Clam. The path changed again, right before my eyes. At least those black snakes won't catch up anytime soon. Damn, I need a break. Boots are covered in this black sludge. Still no contact. What happened at Site-13? Great fucking question. Wait, where's the carto clamp? Shit, don't tell me I dropped it at blank. Damn. Damn. Another evac. There's a notice on the vending machine. Site-13, everything is proceeding as planned with no incidents. The operation of the incinerator remains fully on schedule. Be advised, spreading false information or rumors could lead to severe disciplinary action. And in the margins, the same sentence repeated in different handwritings. Go fuck yourself. Well, that notice is not very convincing. They need to hire a proper PR team. These people should just quit. Complaining is a waste of time. Quitting is not an option in certain organizations, sir. The coffee cup is full of dust, kind of like a cup of cappuccino from prehistoric times. Ew. I've seen what happens when coffee gets left out for too long. It ain't pretty. Unfortunately, oh, a copy of meeting minutes. We already read that though, didn't I? I swear we already. Wait, hold on. We got that already, didn't we? Ah. Okay, I'll finish my sentence after we do this. The spatial distortion within this building is making our mission unnecessarily hard. Continue or pull out, it's tough to get anywhere. I think we have enough clues to put together what happened to this place. Reveal. And threat. No, these clues don't fit together. Oh, hold on, what's the reveal? Ella was injured in a therapy session with and lost her leg. Oh, that doesn't help. Crumbling body devoid of moisture, parliamentary gear. Spatial. Yeah, the spatial distortion I feel is the correct thing. What? Really? Continue or pull back, it's gonna be hard. Can't decide the cause though. What? Huh? Does the order matter? Facility. This makes sense, though. This one right here makes sense. The threat. To decide the cause. Okay, hold on. Principles. This. Oh, I have no idea what's going on here. I'm very confused. Threat and casualties. I'm at a loss here. Does the order matter? Okay, I'm gonna do threat and I assure you this is the fucking situation. Because environment wouldn't make a lick of sense. Well, why was it this again? There was an emergency, so the researchers who used to work here initiated this last resort called the Thresher server. Distorted space, but not in the way that they planned. Anomaly LTE-0121 breach. I was fucking reading that. Anyway, I am unfortunately all out of time. I didn't expect the demo to actually be this long. But I really like it. It is really cool. I think I'll, when I get the chance, I'm gonna pick up the full game, and then we can do a full playthrough of that, starting from scratch. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I did, because I truly enjoyed playing this. If you did, hit that like button. It really helps the channel. I'm clapping my hands. But thank you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!